kind of wanted to show you something. So this is old code from uh 2018-ish. I was gonna test out OpenGL. I think I might make or finish up the Explorer kit using this old deprecated API because I understand that people have AGP graphics cards and old Maxwell Titans that they aren't really using. So I might actually do myself a favor and finish writing it. Let's count all the lines of C code here. Has about 7,000 lines of code. This was a con exec. This is from Turbo Squid. I got it for free, and by looking at the quality of this thing, this is what the actual object looks like with all the shaders intact, and I'm using deprecated OpenGL. OpenGL 3 point, and the computer starts to freeze. So I have the core profile version, it's 4.5, and it's using Method 24. Now I haven't updated this thing in a while. It's because I don't really have the bandwidth for it, the internet bandwidth. So I use Manjaro Linux, because it's cheaper to run than actually Windows. It's a lot more cheaper, and it'll still do what it needs to do. Now looking at this bad boy here, maybe it's loading from the MTL file. That's why it looks like this. But we need to do something for the glass and windshield. It's ambient occlusion. See, it has all sorts of, oh my god. This is how powerful shaders can get. You see, this is what shaders can do for a car. That's what I'm saying. That's what shaders can do for a car. Shaders have graphical stuff like, see, more precise shader-based lighting like this on the vertices versus it looking, 2001-ish. (2001-ish) using this. This hella optimized. It's hella optimized, right? Looks good and everything. But this, I haven't written the MTL loader. This is my personal OBJ loader that uses C. There's a whole bunch of optimizations to use for this, and it's a whole lot. Next year, I'm gonna have a whole lot of work ahead of me. I should give credit to who did this, whether it's an asset theft or not, because this clearly looks like the fucking asset theft. It most likely is. Now this is shaders. Alright, let me close this for a moment. It's not eating that much of RAM. It's optimized fairly because, well, that's what I planned for. But I can't really tell how much VRAM this car is taking. And that's because I don't actually have an actual GPU. Alright, let's analyze this. See if we can get it to go. I'm looking away from the view filter, and it's still 12%, 10%. And all these things, I'm looking away from the car. That means it's still processing, making draw calls to it. This is another optimization problem. I did not write code to remove this whole ass car from the view filter. And the next thing is, while being a certain distance from the car, LODs, and all these things. I need to make sure that this thing can run, you know, pretty optimizing basically anything, and this is another optimization problem. I'm gonna build the first prototype of the exporter kit using this deprecated API, and then I'll switch over to shaders, like what F3D is using. I'll switch over to shaders. It shouldn't be that hard, but remember shaders are raw, so small. So I need to handle them in a way to prevent the end user from tampering with them. I have an idea for how I'm gonna do that, but I can't really tell you that. But for now, since GL native immediate mode is kind of fast, I will use this to write the exporter kit first, get the cars and functionality, get the basics out of the way, and then afterwards that I'll switch over to shaders and get the texture maps working and all the procedural stuff working. See this? I like this. I like looking at this. 166 megabytes. Because a lot of modern day programmers, they're just literal garbage. They use Unity and they don't really know the importance of optimization. Unity does not optimize for jack shit. This, it can be optimized some more. Can even cut down on more space. I'm still not done, right? But for now, I need to worry about the vertex culling for this vehicle. I have an idea how I'm going to tackle that. All right, let me back up a little bit. First, my plan is to study where the camera location is and do the usual ambient occlusion, or sorry, vertex and model occluding. We can turn various parts of the vertices of the car into car parts and then start calling them each. Then mix that up with the LOD systems. This is an easy optimization. I don't really like artists per se. They don't really optimize their art. In this case, this car, it's very highly detailed, but it's not optimized. Triangulation wise, and just the crevices of the car. A whole bunch of stuff here. It's not fast. See this? Let me see how much RAM is taking up the system. It's not bad. This is not bad, but it can be done better. And you see this right here, it's a whole bunch of small triangles. You can clip that, you can prevent that from happening. I watched a couple videos from a YouTuber called Threat Interactive or whatever. So some American. I'm taking note from what he's saying and I'm looking at it. A couple digital foundry videos as well. But a lot more optimization needs to be made because this thing is still pushing P, even despite being away from the view frustrum. It's not being called entirely. I'm gonna cut up the car, put it in separate display lists, and then call them appropriately, prevent them from being rendered if necessary. That helps. I'll try to optimize it in OpenGL in media mode to get a prototype because this code base is a fucking prototype. It's not the full deal. So optimization plan 3 vertices. The next video that I will make regarding development, I kind of have a segmentation fault in my code at the moment. Next video should be ready in the middle of December. I'm gonna show the cool shit I worked on. I think I should be done fixing this, debugging this at some point. Maybe it's a double free, free after free. I don't know. I haven't expected this, so I'll go check that out, figure it out, what is causing it.